Moving to Australia as an international student or new migrant, but not sure where to live? With its famously sunny climate and laid-back culture, is it any wonder that moving to Australia is a popular choice among expats? The expat population down under is growing across all states and age groups, from young globetrotters to mature retirees. Also, airfares are getting cheaper, and the growth in communication technologies such as Skype mean that moving across the world to Australia is no longer such a daunting prospect. It's now possible to have that new life in the sun and stay in close contact with your family back home. Now let's take a tour of the country's capital cities and find out what each has to offer. Choosing where to live when moving to a new country is a very major decision. It can have a big impact on how comfortable you feel in your new surroundings and how to become successful in your relocation journey. In this video series, we will look at a guide to some of the best places to live in Australia to help you make an informed decision about the work and life opportunities in each of Australia's capital cities. We will continue this series by looking at living in the city of Melbourne. Hi, I'm Buki Adelaja, and you're watching another episode on the Youenrol channel. Our mission is to make your life easier by being your go-to destination for up-to-date information about studying, living, and working in Australia. Before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Also, click the bell icon so that you don't miss out on our new videos when they are released. Melbourne is Australia's second largest city and has legitimate claims to be the country's cultural and sporting capital. The city's 4 million residents love both the arts and sports, and the city is also home to some of Australia's best dining and nightlife. With this in mind, it's no wonder that The Economist regularly names Melbourne as one of the most livable cities in the world. Weather-wise, Melbourne is known for having 4 seasons in one day. While it follows the seasons, the weather often changes during the day expectantly. As it is further south than Sydney, winters and summers generally tend to be a few degrees lower, with frost sometimes appearing during the winter months. So where can you live in Melbourne? The heart of Melbourne sits in the banks of the Yarra, on the banks of the Yarra River, with the city branching out in all directions from there. Of course, choosing where to live will depend on your lifestyle and your preferences. You might choose to live by the sea in the artsy St Kilda suburb, or perhaps further afield in Sandringham. Or maybe you'll find the unpretentious and vibrant surrounds of somewhere like Fitzroy more up your alley. Richmond boasts plenty of cafes and restaurants. Camberwell is leafy and family friendly, while Surrey Hills is another great spot for those with kids. Melbourne is also a multicultural city, boasting large pockets of Greek, Italian, Chinese, and Indian residents. What about transportation? Designed around a grid system, Melbourne city centre is generally easy to navigate. The city also boasts an extensive public transport system, which especially in inner city areas is quick and easy to use. Most popular spots can be easily reached by train or tram, while buses are generally used to link those areas without train or tram connections. All services are offered under the Myki ticketing system. Working in Melbourne. Job prospects are generally quite reasonable for migrants moving to Melbourne. The main industries in Melbourne and in the state of Victoria as a whole include the automotive industry, aviation, building and construction, education, engineering, nursing, financial services, and information and communications technology. The city and its employers are welcoming of migrants looking for work, and Australia has a reasonably low unemployment rate, meaning job prospects are good. The state of Victoria has the highest university participation and graduation rates in the Asian region, and Melbourne is home to some of the world-class educational institutions. Students can study at the Royal Melbourne Institute of Technology (RMIT), the University of Melbourne, La Trobe University, Monash University, or one of a number of other educational providers. Both Monash University and the University of Melbourne are members of the Group of 8, which is a coalition of leading tertiary institutions in the fields of research and professional education. While Melbourne is regularly ranked as one of the world's top student cities. Cost of living. Melbourne may not be as expensive as Sydney when it comes to cost of living, but it's still quite pricey. A one-bedroom apartment outside the city centre might cost you around $1,200 per month to rent. Hope you found the information in this video useful. Do leave your questions and comments in the comment section below this video. If you like this video, don't forget, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also, click the bell icon to find out when we release new videos. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.